Hello, welcome to another fabulous episode of Reviewing Stuff. And today, what we are reviewing is some stuff called multiplication. Alright, so today we are reviewing stuff, multiplication. And the first thing that we're going to review is going to be, let's just do some one digit times one digit. So we're going to start off with one digit times one digit, otherwise known as a math fact. All right, so a one digit by one digit number for multiplication would be something like that. One digit, 7 has one digit, 2 has one digit. So we are looking at 7 times 2. Sorry, I'm moving my microphone if it's making a bunch of noise. All right, so 7 times 2, all we have to do is make 2 groups of 7 or 7 groups of 2. 7 times 2 is 14. Just like with addition, we can only put one digit in each place value, so we have 4 ones and we have 1 10. All right, so if we had 2 groups of 7, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 2 groups of 7. Altogether, we have 14. And remember, that's the same as 1 10 and 4 ones. All right, so that's one digit by one digit multiplication. Those are your math facts. All right, so that was what you learned in 3rd grade. And then in 4th grade, they got to something a little bit more difficult, which was actually let's review this. One digit times 2 digits. All right. So this is actually partially 3rd grade because we could talk about how. Let's just take one of our math facts, 12 times 3. All right. So this time we're looking at a 2-digit number, 12, and a 1-digit number, 3. Right. So this is 2 digits times 1 digit. Remember, you set it up by putting the number with the most digits on top. The number with the most digits always goes on top. All right, line up your place values otherwise. Our ones place is under our ones place. Our tens place is over our tens place. All right. Sorry, I just made a little line. That's not a number or anything. It's just a stray mark. All right. So the first thing that you do is you are going to multiply your ones place times your ones place to get your answer for your ones place. So 3 ones times 2 ones equals 6 ones. So we have finished our ones place times our ones place. Now what we need to do is we need to take our ones place on the bottom and multiply it by our tens place on the top. So you can take 3 ones and multiply it by 1 10 and you get 30. But since we're using the algorithm, all we have to do is the math fact, 3 times 1, which gives us 3. You knew it was 30, that's why it's a 3 in the tens place. Once again, if we are looking at the place value, there's a 6 in the ones place and a 3 in the tens place. So we moved on to 1 digit times 2-digit multiplication. You start at the bottom in the ones place, multiply the bottom ones times the top ones. If you have to carry a number over, remember you put the ones place right there and carry the number over there. All right, so for instance, let's say that we get a bigger 1 by 2 problem. And with this problem, we're looking at something like 12 times 7. All right, so 12 times 7, this time it's going to be a little bit different because we're going to start off ones times ones, or 7 times 2. But when we get the answer to that, it is 14. So we can put the 4 ones right there, but we do have to carry the 1 tens from 14 to the top of the tens. All right, next step. So we're going to multiply, once again, your ones place times your tens place. So 7 times 1. 7 times 1 is 7, plus the 1 10 from earlier that we put up here would make 8 tens. So 7 times 1 is 7, plus 1 makes 8 tens. So 12 times 7 is 84. So remember, the only difference, obviously, is if you have a tens place, you got to bring it up to the top up here and add it to your tens place. All right? So we will come back and review some more stuff.